buying a bunch of oil companies and railroads, there were plenty of companies that are that size, if not bigger, that were much better companies to buy. When you have those capital intensive businesses, there are plenty of large companies that are not capital intensive. Like, because that's always been his thing. And I agree. I mean, why buy a company? It's like buying a mining company. You take a bunch of cash, you shove it in the ground, and then you pull out a little bit more cash, and then it's worthless. Like, that's not a business. That's like a CD. And, and that's effectively what you do in mining, but it's not much different from oil. I mean, and you look at the oil companies, they've underperformed drastically for long periods of time. I just don't see it as a great business. And here's a guy who I understand the argument. He's best friends with the richest guy in the world, and his company is one of the best companies on the planet, and he didn't touch it. I understand maybe not wanting to look bad in the press, but your job's to make money, not how you look. So I'll give him a pass on the Microsoft one because I think that was a huge miss. But there's so many companies out there that are not capital intensive or are well run. Like a Walmart, for example. Walmart is an extraordinarily well run company. McDonald's, another extraordinarily well run company. Um, I didn't see him ever buy those, but he bought banking stocks, which are historically poorly run.
Mhm.
I mean, Wells Fargo had that problem, and and I get after the financial crisis, he walked around with a net and just says, "I'm just going to hand out a bunch of cash, and I'm gonna put you all over the barrel." That was great for him, and that was an opportunity to do that. But there are other opportunities which he very much missed.